I ain't even going to come on here and say I told you so. But I did. I told you so. Boom. Listen, y'all. I know you love your YouTubers. I know everybody loves to have dissenting views. But without any reasons, without any type of statistics, not even something to say that logistically this should have been done any other way. I mean, there's nothing that you could have told me, that you could have told all of the collectors that know the value of getting these two in an updated form, that this would not be back. All of y'all sat there and trying to act like negative Nancy's. And then I turn around and make my video, and then all of a sudden everybody wants to make their video. Mind me for making trends, because I know all y'all watch my videos, and I watch y'all's too, just to see how y'all doing. Y'all still don't know how to do your production right, but you try. But seriously, man, y'all, I'm going to get in these YouTuber guts. We're going to look at some pictures, and I'm going to give y'all the truth. And if it hurts, hurts, oh well. So some of the pictures are out of order, because I mean, it's just pictures right now. This is the painted sample, along with the God sword. The background they chose is kind of it is on the stand. We haven't got the tier for the stand yet, but I know if we hit 16,000, we get everything. Now we know the toy is going into production without questions with 34 days left. And y'all wanted them to do Primus? Do you know how hard it was for them to really clear for Unicron without some number fudging? There was a lot of things in the Unicron Haslab that were so, let's just say, sketchy. Like that one was going to get done. You think Hasbro's going to pass up getting $600 out of the hands of people without having to deal with any overhead costs of going with the companies and shipping and all that stuff? Because y'all forget, though, they got to pay for shipping. Then they don't get everything at cost. Shipping is a very, very expensive route for a lot of people. They don't go, you might pay for materials cheaply, but you ain't paying for shipping cheaply. Because if you pay for shipping cheaply, you may not get your toys or get your stuff to the way it needs to go. There are pirates in the sea, by the way. But be realistic with this whole situation. The original toys are great as independent figures, but on their own, in the combined Omega Prime mode, this thing cannot stand up. It will fall. Even if you get it to stand up eventually, it will fall. And it is very top heavy. It doesn't break, but if you have it on the shelf with a bunch of other toys, it can knock down the other toys. Trust me, I've owned the Japanese version twice. I've owned the TRU version for a second. I've owned the US version. I owned the Sam's version when mine had terrible QC. I had to take it back. Parts wouldn't fit. It just happens like that. But I mean, I know the value of the set when the Encore came out. It was $270. It was rife with QC. And it was the original. And people were disappointed because they wanted it so bad. And a lot of you YouTubers with your dissenting opinions, none of you really listen. You just listen to everybody else and just go off. Well, I remember, but you don't remember the actual toys. You don't remember the sales. You don't remember how many people actually grew up and started in Robots in Disguise. I mean, I was a grown man when this show came out. 27, 28 years old. I was one of the managers at a store. I would watch this before I go to work, but I had already seen the Japanese version called Robots. I had already been collecting these toys 1 year prior to it coming on TV. I also bought the American versions while working at KB Toys. So there was a lot of things that I have done as a collector to have collect toys during the Japanese Beast Wars era when it came out. That's why I don't listen to a lot of you YouTubers, because I was buying this stuff when it came out, not afterwards. Like you learned about it 10 years from when I learned about it. I've been buying stuff. I'm 25 years in this. I see trends. I know things. I don't need to listen to y'all. You don't have to listen to me, but I guarantee you, I usually have not been wrong. I knew this was going to get back without question. I was like, how could this not get back? When so many people are trying to get these figures right now at the same price for the vintage versions. And these are the US versions. Because a lot of people don't want to buy the Takara version, because what scrupulous sellers would do is take the Encore version, try to repackage it like, oh, we had the original version loose and it's got the one with the QC issues. Now you got to deal with eBay or whatever other place you're using to buy these figures from. Okay? This is the whole point of understanding the people that come to your channel understanding the market and paying more attention than just zoos with the price. Listen, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. You can afford it if you want to. This is why I don't listen to people that say it's too high, because it's like, why? Because you don't want to pay $250 for it, so everybody else don't have to pay $250 for it. But then if they go on eBay to get the originals, they might be paying $250 for it. There's so much in this set that I, as a collector, freaked out on, because I'm just like, if they put ratchet joints in here, strong ratchet joints in Fire Convoy, Optimus Prime, this will be the best Haslab they ever made. And they have to put stronger ratchets. So yes, I see this going to Haslab, and I hope that the use of this being Haslab, that they do the right thing, Hasbro. So far we know that their source is pretty good. I think with this one, they need to make a break. Okay, a Primus would not work. They need to make sure that they're viable and show the stockholders that they look good. So this is Super Robot Ed. Bring you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye bye. And yeah, quit listening to them stupid YouTubers.